Hi soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're doing what is blocking you from your manifestation. I'm very excited about this reading, and in order to do this reading we will be picking out 4 piles together. Wow. That is a first timer. So we already have 2 piles out, 3 and 4. So let's see what our 4 piles are. So for pile number 1, you have candle. For pile number 2, we have serpent. For pile number 3, we have Aradia. And for pile number 4, we have cave. So take a look at which one of these 4 interesting piles you're the most drawn to, and that's probably the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, in fact, I always say if you even feel drawn to all of the piles, trust your intuition. It will always guide you to the right readings. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. So you've chosen this beautiful candle card. I kind of have an idea of what this is, but I'm going to wait and hold off. It's a very powerful card. And we're going to take a look at the rest of your cards first. So we're going to be pulling out your other oracle card that we'll be using specifically for this reading. I love this deck. And we will be asking with intention, what is blocking pile number 1 from their manifestation? What is blocking pile number 1's manifestation, please? What's blocking your manifestation, pile number 1? I see this one coming out, so let's take it. So what do we have? The heart. How interesting. How interesting that you get this archetype. Okay, the picture is coming together. Now let's pick out your tarot cards, which we will be using in this reading. And let's again ask with intention, what is blocking pile number 1's manifestation, please? Ooh, 3, 4, 5. I also feel this one. Let's go one more time. What is blocking pile number 1's manifestation? All right. I really enjoy revealing the cards with you together. I feel like this is something that we get to experience together. All right. So pile number 1, you have the 4 of Wands with participation. Okay. Such powerful big cards in your reading so far. The Ace of Pentacles with maturity. Okay. The Queen of Swords with morality. Okay, the picture is coming very clear now. We have the 10 of Cups with we are the world. The 8 of Pentacles with ordinariness. Okay, this is coming. This is very clear. The Page of Pentacles with adventure. The 2 of Swords with schizophrenia. You have, the Temperance card with integration. The 2 of Pentacles with moment to moment. And last but not least, my dear pile number 1, you have the Knight of Pentacles with slowing down. Okay, I see what's going on here. So pile number 1, obviously this reading is about something that is very near and dear to your heart, something that you deeply want more than anything else. And I see you here on a path, pile number 1, on a path. And because, oh my God, from different decks, we are seeing you moving through a path. Now, what I see is exactly blocking your manifestation is the idea of transmutation here. Do you see? With the candle. The candle is a symbol of transmutation. I do see with the peacock here that you are someone who's super unique in this journey that you want to embark on. See, it's like there's always someone trying to embark on a journey but is a little bit afraid, is moving slowly, is not taking much action here. And with the Eight of Pentacles, you do see someone working very slowly. But what is required from you here is, as we see from the candle, the name of this, your card that you picked. And the candle is a symbol of transmutation, where the body sacrifices itself for the light to shine out. And so with the peacock, it seems like you have so much to offer. You are very special, very unique, especially in the path that is very close to your heart that you want to achieve. And yet, the manifestation is not happening because there seems to be some sort of work, some sort of sacrifice that you need to do that is keeping you stuck, that you're not taking in order for your light to come out and be seen, pile number 1. And so I see that your manifestation will happen, your celebration will happen as soon as you start embarking on this journey and doing what needs to get done. Because the Queen of Swords is all about taking action, planning, being honest with oneself about what is going wrong and what needs to get done. She's truthful, she's honest, she knows what she has to do, is not controlled by her mood, her emotions, her any sort of instant gratification. She is all after what is right. She's very conscientious of what she needs to do. And hence, embodying this type of energy, pile number 1, you will free yourself from this blockage. You see the stuck energy, where with the Temperance, energy starts to flow. And I do see right beside your integration, your balance here with the Temperance, the Two of Swords on one side and the Two of Pentacles on the other. So the twos here is all about balancing energy out and having good discernment on not being wishy-washy here, feeling like you're between two worlds where you want to change your world or go towards this new manifestation, but you're not entirely ready to leave behind your rest or your comfort zone, is what I'm trying to get at. And so this energy needs to be balanced out by taking it slowly, moment to moment, where you don't need to rush and get out of your comfort zone straight away in the beginning, to create some sort of inertia, to take this transmutation energy little by little, just like the way a candle burns. You don't turn it on and it turns liquid straight away. It takes its time to feel the heat, to melt little by little. It takes a long time for a candle to transmute altogether. And that's the type of energy that is obviously required for you here. And I'm seeing here slowing down, taking this journey little by little and doing what needs to get done here with the Queen of Swords will give you everything that you want. You have the 10 of Pentacles here. You'll be very happy. You will soon with the 10 of Pentacles is about having everything that you want, being fulfilled emotionally, being fulfilled financially, being fulfilled even socially. And it's speaking straight to your heart here. In fact, the heart archetype is all about finding your heart center. This is why I mentioned at the very beginning, we're taking a look at a manifestation that is the dearest to your heart. And your biggest advice is that even though you should be taking things slowly, take it little by little in the beginning. You will soon celebrate the little steps that you're taking, because they're going to be some sort of inertia for you, where by biting little pieces of that big cake every single day, you will find yourself being encouraged day by day. You'll find yourself saying, hey, I can do more of this. Hey, I succeeded in meeting these people yesterday, or I succeeded in doing this and this and that. I think I can take on more tasks. I can take on more in order to go faster towards what my heart desires. This sort of energy will create a new beginning for you with the Ace of Pentacles here. In fact, not only will you achieve what your heart desires, but you will be creating some sort of spiritual growth with maturity here. You will grow spiritually. So along with your journey, you're not only manifesting what you want, but you're also leveling up spiritually. You understand a lot of the lessons that perhaps are hiding in the shadows, releasing that shadow, getting into the light. You know how when you face the light, pile number one, your shadow is behind you. And that is the energy that I'm seeing in your pile here of not pushing yourself to start straight away and feeling intimidated by it, but to take it slowly, just how the candle burns. Little by little, remember pile number one, little by little, a little becomes a lot. And so I see your spirit guides encouraging you to embark on this journey. I promise you, you will be celebrating it if you start participating and partaking in it little by little. Enjoy it moment to moment. How do you know? Maybe you can achieve great things. And so what is blocking your manifestation at the moment is the lack of transmutation or lack of sacrificing of what you need to do to embark on this journey that your heart is calling you for. Pile number one. And what a shame. Wouldn't it be such a missed opportunity what you're trying to manifest here when you're clearly presented as a beautiful peacock here? And so you're super unique. You're super seen with the candle as well. You're someone who's going to be seen, recognized, celebrated. And I do see an arrow pointing down with this blockage we're taking a look at. This arrow is pointing down to integration, integrating your masculine energy as well as your feminine energy. And to me, I see that this feminine energy is a representation of who you are, a representation, whether you're a male or a female, a representation of the gifts that you've been given on the 3D. Whether you're a very smart person, a very good looking person, someone who has a lot of skills, someone who owns seeds that can plant a fertile land and make anything happen. You have something that is absolutely unique pertaining to that manifestation that you want. And you need to be putting in the seeds, doing in the masculine now of taking action. Especially that it's coming in conjunction with the Queen of Swords, which is all about doing what needs to get done and not being emotional about it, delaying gratification, planning it well, and taking it moment to moment rather than being wishy-washy in between two worlds where you want to have it manifested, but you're perhaps intimidated or you don't feel like taking on the action today. And this today idea keeps being postponed every day. With the Page of Pentacles here, speaking of adventure, I'm seeing the idea of set yourself free, pile number 1. It is something close to your heart. Let yourself explore it just like the way children explore it. Don't think too much of the consequences and what could happen to you. Of course, plan it, but live it moment to moment. Live in the present. Explore it, because most of the things you're worried about aren't going to happen, because that's what usually happens. Does it always go perfect? No, but most of the things you're worried about aren't really going to happen. In fact, this is why this is in conjunction with the Four of Wands. You celebrating something very soon once you participate and partake in it. And that is the main thing that is blocking your manifestation that I really see, probably out of all the 4 piles. I shouldn't be saying that, but it's something that your heart desires so deeply, pile number 1. Take it slow. Rather than being perhaps a little worried or intimidating and not moving at all, move slowly like the Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely. So pile number 1, all the best of luck with that. I know that you will take this blockage out of your manifestation and that you are going to embark on this successful journey. It was a pleasure doing this reading for you, pile number 1. Thank you for watching. I'm wishing you the best of luck from my heart. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So you've chosen the Serpent. Now, that's a pretty powerful card. This is a coherent reading, but I have a couple of things that I noticed that I just have to say. For some of you, not all of you, of course, especially that this is pile number 2 and we have a pair here. So maybe some of you are trying to manifest a good partner, a good relationship, or maybe find an investor for your work or some sort of partnership here. But that's not necessarily, because the main idea of this card here is power and change of skin. So there needs to be perhaps some sort of change in one thing or the other. Again, this is a coherent reading, so we're going to be picking out your other oracle card as well as your tarot cards, and together we'll find out exactly what is blocking your manifestation, pile number 2. So what is blocking your manifestation, pile number 2? Okay, let's take this one out. I also feel this one pretty weird, again in pairs. Unbelievable. All right, so pile number 2, you have, ooh, the flame, some sort of ignition of flame here. This could be, again, manifesting a relationship. Doesn't have to be, but it's something that is burning in your heart, a burning desire that you truly want to manifest with the pyramid here, or the cone of power, let's say. Something that you greatly want to manifest. It's burning in your heart, and it's like you're about to have it here. Isn't that interesting? You have all this power, yet the light's not coming on the outside. Oh, come on. The Lover. So for a lot of you, again, not all of you, this strongly has to do with manifesting a relationship. But this could also be manifesting something that you have a burning desire for, something that you love, you would love to experience and be in and do. It's just something that captures your whole heart. And you feel like you're manifesting it here with power, yet the light is not coming out. What an interesting reading. let's see exactly what's blocking this now that we have a good idea. And perhaps as we take a look at your tarot cards, we'll be able to find out exactly why this thing that should be manifested here is not coming out, and what needs to change with the serpent here. What change of skin is the serpent here representing? Even though it's like you have the power to do it, you have what it takes to do it, but it's not happening. Okay, let's see why this is. So this is shuffled and ready for us in case we want to pull any more cards. Let's see what you have here, pile number 2. So, ooh, you have the Chariot with awareness, the Knight of Cups with trust. Aha, okay. The Nine of Wands with exhaustion. The completion card. This is the World card. How interesting. Okay. You have also the 10 of Pentacles with We Are the World. So 2 World cards here coming together. Okay, it's like something super important for you. It's like it will change your world, perhaps completed. Not that you should need anything to complete your world, but it's that missing piece that you want in your life. Deeply desire and want in your life. You have the Page of Wands with playfulness. The Knight of Swords with fighting. So 2 knights right underneath each other in conjunction with each other. That is pretty interesting. You have the Inner Voice with the High Priestess. Interesting. You also have the Magician with existence. So the power is in your hands. That's what I'm clearly getting here. All right. I don't think we're supposed to pull out another card because this came out. So let's take a look at your cards closely, pile number 2. Okay, so what I'm clearly seeing for you, pile number 2, is with the Chariot here, things are going to change for you. Once you start enjoying your life and not being stressed out by it, or not feeling like you're tired because it's not happening, not feeling anxious perhaps, and start enjoying your life without this thing that you want to manifest. Work towards it, don't get me wrong. Enjoy it, believe it, be hopeful for it, let it fill up your heart with passion, but at the same time, enjoy your life without it. Be playful, go out and explore other areas in your life, enjoy them, feel blessed for having the different things in your life, and feel whole and complete without it first. Because having that kind of energy is the type of energy here that I'm seeing that will heal some sort of shadow, help you rise and help you manifest it for yourself, pile number 2. And instead of feeling anxious, and whenever you feel anxious, doubtful, worried, instead of feeling like you're not going through life happily without this manifestation for any reason or the other, I do see an advice of going back to trust, feeling and knowing 100% in your heart that it's happening. In fact, being grateful, feeling like it's already there, knowing that the universe or God or your spirit guides will give it, or spirit will give it to you. Know that as a fact 100%. Live in the gratitude that you will have it at some point, exactly the way that you want. Live it in your dream in the future. Know that it's happening, but don't be attached to it and feel like you're lacking it now. Because sometimes when we dream of it in the future, sometimes we make the mistake of shifting back to feeling like now we're anxious because it's not there. No, here the contrast and the energy is teaching us in this your specific reading is to enjoy it, enjoy your moment, live it, feel grateful, enjoy what you have now, and be even more grateful that you'll have what you want in the future. This way, you'll not be exhausting yourself. You won't feel like you're fighting through it, like being angry when it doesn't happen. Just let it go and fully trust and believe that it will happen to you, that things will change. And in fact, your card here with the power changing skin, this seems to be here like a promise that the situation will change, and it will change powerfully for you. You will receive that missing piece. It's like you will receive it like it's magic has happened to you. You won't even believe it when it happens. It's going to poop happen in your life all of a sudden. And it's going to be a completion of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. It's with the 10 of Pentacles again, which showed up in pile number 1. It's like you will be enjoying your whole world. You'll feel like with the 10 of Pentacles, this is really about feeling like you have it all. You are happy emotionally, financially, socially, in terms of your family. You'll feel like you have the whole world here, especially that you have the world twice. It will happen. It will manifest with the Magician card here. It will come to existence, just like the card suggests here. If you have this inner knowing in your heart that it's going to happen for you, that it's yours to claim, instead of feeling exhausted and like you've worked hard and it didn't happen, that's probably the shadow part that you need to heal. Because what I'm seeing in your cards here, remember when we said there's a flame, a strong flame, you're supposed to have it, but it's not shining on the outside. And this is due to a shadow that I'm seeing here, as also as the Chariot, as well as the Chariot here, as opposed to the difference in color in the Page of Wands, super colorful. You see colors all over this person, light all over, color even in the face, exuding happiness. And so this is a shadow that you need to heal of, perhaps fighting anxiousness or worries, because it's the lowest vibrational level that we need to overcome in general in order to grow spiritually and manifest what we want. And so through this process, you'll be learning this great lesson here to trust. Go through your day, have fun now. Maybe you will realize that there's so many things that you're enjoying now that maybe there will be less of once this manifestation happens to you, or that you need this time to have fun with other things, or to build something, to work perhaps on something that is first important for you to build, that is integral, and then it will be the right divine time to receive that manifestation that you want. So your biggest advice, as I see here, is to trust, to enjoy what you have now, work on it, but don't go through it with anxiousness. Sometimes we feel anxious because we feel like this manifestation that we want is the solution to what we are lacking, and that's another shadow, pile number 2. That's why I have shadow here as well. And so there needs to be, it seems like there's an advice here to give it to yourself first before you take it on from the outside. Enjoy your life as it is before you take it from the outside. So for example, if this is manifesting wealth, enjoy what you have Now enjoy your life as it is. Find the pleasure in the little things and be blessed for it. And feel like nothing is worth in the world, whether relationships, money, finances, blessings, job, whatever it is. Nothing is worth you to feel anxious or to feel like you're not enjoying yourself. Enjoy what you have now. Don't let anything battle with your peace of mind. Vibrate high, enjoy your life as it is, as your biggest advice here. And you will see, pile number 2, that this blockage is going to remove itself by itself and will dissipate, and before you know it, right in front of your eyes, this will magically come into your life. You, with the lover here, this is something that you will love. It will ignite and revive your heart, and you will love receiving this manifestation. Pile number 2. And with the High Priestess here, as you can see, you can see how the language of the heart is not spoken through words, but through feelings, wordless feelings. And if it had a face, it would look like the face at the center of the High Priestess here, where it's able to accept both the dark and the light. There is acceptance here. And the crystal, if you can see it here, it represents the clarity that comes from transcending all dualities. Because there are times in our lives where two voices that seem to be pulling opposite to each other. And you don't know where to go. You feel like you're exhausted, but you should trust. You feel like you're fighting your inner battle, but you should live in the present moment. And with that here, I really do see that you find your center by having 3 things. Having trust that it's definitely going to happen to you, by feeling gratitude for everything that you have, and by enjoying your life and enjoying the wonderful things that you have now. And third, and most importantly, having acceptance. Accepting things because you know that you are working towards changing them, and that they will happen in divine time when it's right for you. Pile number 2. And that is exactly what I see that is blocking your manifestation, and the advice that I see from Spirit for you. And pile number 2, it was a pleasure doing this reading for you. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Now you've chosen the one and only Aradia. And if you've been long enough on this channel, you know I love Aradia. I have a lot of respect for her. It seems like you're a very interesting character, very interesting person. Someone who's going to shine one day, pile number 3. But let's get on with the reading. We will get to talk more about Aradia depending on what cards you get in this reading. And so let's pull out your second oracle card before we take a look at your tarot, and let's shuffle with intention. What is blocking your manifestation, pile number 3? What is blocking your manifestation? Let's go one more time. What is blocking your manifestation? Right, I see 2. I will have to take both. Okay, so you have, wow, the self. I told you, you're a very striking person, pile number 3. Wow. Why are you in the shadows here, though? See, Aradia is all about claiming your power. This is going to be a very interesting reading. I can already tell. Okay, let's put this here for now. This is going to be a coherent reading, like we mentioned. The storm. So there needs to be an abrupt, big change in something where you are perhaps feeling a little bit intimidated by something, even though you're very special, very unique. There's no doubt about that. But there needs to be something that happens that changes a situation upside down, where you come out of the dark and your light appears. Pile number 3. Let's bring out your tarot cards. There seems to be a need here, pile number 3, to take a look in the mirror. Because the storm here is explaining everything to me. You know, with the self archetype, actually, it challenges us to expand our sense of identity beyond the little self that we sometimes see ourselves with. And of course, the ego resists such movement. Now, Aradia is the goddess of witches. She's known to have a striking personality in the 14th century in Italy. She's known to be the beautiful pilgrim. She had a strong, beautiful character, very charismatic, and was considered an avatar. And she's all about claiming your power. Do you see? It's the same strong message here. And so you need to be observing yourself. Perhaps the idea that you may not deserve it could be blocking your manifestation, pile number 3, or being afraid of it when it does happen, whether you are up for it or whether you deserve it, or whether you need to accept some aspects of yourself and claim what is rightfully yours, is something that you perhaps need to consider or need to do, pile number 3. You know, with the self archetype, I read something so interesting. And the question that you may want to ask yourself is, are you the stew or are you the chef? And in most situations, our ego draws us into the cauldron where we swirl and spin and smolder in chaos, you know? But yet the self observes the ingredients in the cauldron, becomes where this ingredients or whatever happens becomes the flavor of our life. And so with the storm here, there needs to be a change in your perspective, in the fact that you are worthy, you deserve it, and that you shouldn't be the stew where you ask yourself questions like, will they like me? Do I deserve this? Not meaning to, of course, this is coming off obviously from the shadow self. When you are Aradia here, when you're supposed to shine, this is how spirit is representing you. Where ego tries to put us in a very small little space, a little self, even though we're something very big, we deserve even more than that here. And so pile number 3, shift your thinking from being the stew or thinking, oh, will I shine? Will they like me? Or do I deserve this? To, I will only take what I will only take what respects my energy. I will only accept what respects me. I will not allow myself to be judged. I will be the chef, where I will enjoy the wins and the losses, but I'm in my power. I claim my power. I'm at the center always of when it comes to respect, when it comes to choosing what I want. Very interesting reading. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. Pile number 3, loving your reading. loving your spirit message, and it seems like you are going to claim your power. Love that for you, pile number 3. And very proud of you in advance, because I know you will. All right, let's see. What is blocking pile number 3's manifestation, please? What is this about? What is blocking pile number 3's manifestation? What is blocking pile number 3's manifestation? And it's really mind-boggling how you would think, how your ego would push you to think like that, even though you're represented as Aradia, as a vibrant, seen person. I told you from the very beginning, I can see from your energy that you're a very striking person. Okay, so let's see what you have, pile number 3. Ooh, a new beginning with the Fool. You need to perhaps see yourself in a very different way and start a new beginning with yourself, pile number 3. We also, wow, you have the Empress with creativity. Again, embodying the Empress energy of enjoying yourself for who you are, loving yourself the way you are, and improving from that. Aradia, the Empress, pile number 3. Wow. How can you have all of these energies within yourself and misjudge yourself like that? So there is the advice of destructing your little self, the ego, where your ego is taking you, and shining as who you are, because it seems like you are a very impressive person that is worthy of everything wonderful to happen in your life. You have, ooh, the King of Wands with the Creator. Let's see more here before we start analyzing the Four of Wands with participation. You'll be celebrating this very soon. You will actually manifest this. It will happen in your life. You'll succeed with flying colors once you shift your perspective. And that's, I think, the reason here that is blocking your manifestation, pile number 3. Wow, you have the Creator and the Source. I gotta say, this looks like this is a direct message from you, for you, perhaps from the Creator, from Source itself, whatever you believe in, the universe, God. This is a direct message from whatever created you, pile number 3. You are misjudging yourself. You are so much more amazing than how you are keeping yourself in the shadow. Don't ever look at yourself like that. Remember what the strong energy here is showing you. You're being depicted as Aradia and the Empress. Whether you're represent as a male or a female, there needs to be a new beginning with yourself, a new pact of never seeing yourself like that, claiming your power and being the chef, not the stew, of deciding what comes to your life, who deserves you, what deserves you, and not the other way around. You see, you have the Six of Wands with success. You make this new beginning, and it seems like you will succeed with flying colors. We saw this flying colors idea, pile number 3, and you have a new beginning for sure with the Fool and the Ace of Wands, a new passionate beginning with yourself that will manifest the Creator. Here we're talking about big manifestation powers. Again, the Empress is the embodiment of the idea of rebirth, of birth, giving birth to something. So again, manifestation. This destruction of the little self will manifest, will remove the blockage, and will help you manifest whatever it is that you are seeking, pile number 3. You have the Three of Swords with isolation right under the Empress here. You have, wow, the Queen of Pentacles with flowering. right under the King of Pentacles. You know what this is reminding me? The Queen of Pentacles right under the King of Wands, sorry. This is reminding me, as above, so below. As above, so below. We see the magic here above and the earthing here below. Let's continue. Such a strong reading. You have the Four of Pentacles with the Miser. Again, 2 fours. We're talking about stability here. 4 of Wands and 4 of Pentacles. And last but not least, you have the 9 of Swords, sorrow, right in conjunction with Source itself. Wow. Pile number 3. Look, it seems to me like you're a very special pile. I'm not gonna lie to you. It seems like you have a direct message here, especially to you. And with the 9 of Sorrows, I'm seeing replace your sorrow with trust and power, knowing that you have inner power that you need to claim. And as soon as you start claiming your power, claiming who you are, acting with that sort of confidence, with that sort of power, you start removing this blockage where you feel like you're supposed to get more, but it's being blocked away from you because of that energy here. Once you believe in yourself, see yourself for who you truly are, you start being first celebrating yourself, and you start being celebrated universally. Pile number 3. You start healing some inner wounds, inner deep wounds. Perhaps this happened due to some caused by a person who hurt you in the past, someone who may have belittled you unfairly out of jealousy or out of some certain problems that they needed to heal. But the fact of the matter is, what you've been hit with is really not true at all. Pile number 3, it's really not true. You've evolved into something amazing, and your evolution is increasing. It's like you're being supported by Source itself to become the best version of yourself. You're already striking. And so with the Queen of Pentacles here, I'm seeing your job now, as you're being taken care of, is to take care of you, to shine. Let your energy shine inside out. Exude that power, exude that confidence, exude that love towards yourself. Claim it, whether people like it or not. Claim it, whether they judge you or not. If they want to judge, it's their inner problem. If they're not comfortable, it's something for them to deal with. It's not your problem, pile number 3. They have wounds to heal. Stand your ground. Don't be hit by triggers when people are being triggered by you. Calmly remove the triggers and continue to be you, unapologetically you. Exude that power, exude that strength and that confidence. Enjoy yourself and who you are. Live your blessings. Pile number 3. And I promise you, it seems like you will have great manifestation. It's such strong manifestation. You can only, with the Creator here, the Four of Wands and the Source, you can only experience it. Maybe you can't even describe it. Pile number 3. All the best of luck with that. I'm so happy for you. Humbled that I've done this wonderful reading for you. Please claim that power, and you're off to an amazing start. Pile number 3. All the best of luck. I wish you all the best from my heart. From my heart to you, pile number 3. I know you'll be receiving your manifestation soon. And that was your reading, my beautiful pile number 3. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. So you've interestingly chosen the cave with retreat here. Now I kind of have an idea what this is about, but I'm gonna wait because this is going to be a coherent reading, and I want to take a look at all of your cards together and see how they fit, what your exact message is from spirit about what is blocking your manifestation. Pile number 4. So what is blocking your manifestation? Oh, okay. So we have that already. Let's see what this is. The prayer. Now this is kind of tying in beautifully with the idea that I'm seeing here. This is going to surprise you, pile number 4. Now let's take a look at your tarot cards. What is blocking pile number 4's manifestation, please? What is blocking pile number 4's manifestation? Because I'm seeing here that you're about to receive it soon. Do you see it's coming out of the light, just like the hibernation here? We'll talk about this in a second. I feel this one wanting to come out. So let's shuffle one last time before we pull out the cards. What is blocking pile number 3's manifestation, please? All right, let's see together. So pile number 4, you have, wow, the 10 of Pentacles with we are the world. So it's going to happen very soon. This is the first card that you're getting. It will manifest soon. Again, tying with the idea that I'm seeing here. You have the Knight of Wands with intensity. Okay. Wow, the 9 of Cups with laziness. A lot of happiness here in your reading. Pile number 4. Again, telling me exactly what I'm seeing. You have the Knight of Pentacles with slowing down, of course. And then the 6 of Swords with the burden, right? The Queen of Pentacles with flowering. The 8 of Wands with traveling. Okay, this is going to be beautiful. I know you're going to love listening to this. You have, again, another queen, the Queen of Wands with sharing. Gosh, pile number 4, you are so blessed. You have the 3 of Cups with celebration. Do you see? And last but not least, you have the 9 of Wands with exhaustion. I feel like there is an extra card being invited here. Let's take one. What is that? Ooh, aloneness with the Hermit card. Now, the Hermit with the prayer, that's pretty strong. In fact, this ties in very beautifully with the combo here. So pile number 4, let me surprise you by telling you that nothing is blocking your manifestation, my dear pile number 3. In fact, with the cave here, this is like hibernation. It's just going to happen in divine timing at the right time. It's like you are growing spiritually, you are praying, and you are about to manifest it. Do you see, with the prayer, with you believing that it's going to happen, you are about to bring it into your reality, into the 3D very soon. Pile number 4. So the thing here is moving a little bit slow. You kind of feel like nothing is happening. You have the Knight of Pentacles with slowing down. You have the 6 of Swords, which is also a slow moving energy, moving to the other side. And even though it's moving slowly now, at some point very soon, it's going to have the opposite energy. Do you see how you have now the Knight of Wands, and that is the opposite energy in terms of speed from the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is the fastest moving Knight in the deck. and you have intensity here. So even though things might be seeming to go slow at the moment, it's just that there is divine timing for it. You will be receiving it very soon. Just when you feel like you're tired and that you can't move just a little bit, and you can't move any longer, you're being asked to wait just a little bit longer, take small steps, just a little bit more, endure that exhaustion that you have, because you're about to have things move with the opposite energy very quickly towards your wish fulfillment. Pile number 4. I see a lot of things happening for you very soon. With the Queen of Wands, I see that so many blessings are about to happen. I see you being emotionally fulfilled. In fact, the 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment card, having your wish manifested to you. And maybe this has to do, for some of you, with traveling, because you have the World and you have the traveling card here with the 8 of Wands. But not necessarily. Again, this is for some of you, a confirmation for some of you. But for all of you, this is going to happen very quickly at some point, very soon. Because you do see the ice melting, and it's like the winter is nearly over and the bear is nearly ready to come out of its hibernation. Pile number 4. And what I told you here that I'm seeing with the King of Wands, with intensity and traveling, it's like traveling you from the astral into the Queen of Pentacles, into the 3D on Earth. Do you see? Traveling from the astral to you down to Earth. It's happening very soon, pile number 4. And all I can tell you is to continue praying, manifesting, believing, knowing, and it's about to happen for you. There's nothing blocking it. In fact, the area is clear. Yes, it's moved just a little bit slow here, because with the Hermit appearing in your reading, I do see that there was a need for some sort of lesson that you're learning, that you're on the way here, some sort of spiritual awakening, some sort of strength, some sort of understanding. Things like how you choose to see your situation, how you choose to deal with it. What learning lessons did you get from it? And it's a very big part of your spiritual journey and your spiritual growth, because you will take these lessons to heart and they will be protecting you for the rest of your life on your journey here. There was a pause needed to gain some clarity, to grow as a person, to learn to depend on yourself, to understand how to manifest, and learn how to manage the big blessings happening here for you, pile number 4. So in your reading, there is no blockage, there is growth. And very soon, even though things seem to be slow, you will be celebrating it after some time of feeling very exhausted, trying to manifest this. Pile number 4. I see a misconception here in your reading, pile number 4. It seems like you've been on a long journey here trying to manifest this. And because it's been taking long, it's been slow. And with slow here, I see the abyss. It's like nearly nothing has happened. Despite your evolution, despite your efforts. And so because things have been so slow, there is this understanding that the way ahead is even much longer, and perhaps you may not even get it at all. But that is the biggest misconception here in your reading, pile number 4. In fact, the snow is melting. I'm happy to tell you that very soon this is happening to you in the 3D. It's going to manifest very soon. Just stick it a little bit longer. Trust, believe that your guides are there helping you manifest it, helping you to get it, and to have this beautiful patience where you don't exhaust yourself waiting, but to celebrate and enjoy your life. Have fun as it happens, pile number 4. And that's the final step of your spiritual growth here. Not to feel burned out, but to rather enjoy what you have now, celebrate your life, understand and believe that it will happen. This specific message is quite close to another pile that had this specific message in it. And so to celebrate what you already have, to enjoy your life, knowing that it will happen for you, and it will be happening for you very soon. You clicked on this pile not to hear your blockage, pile number 4, but to know that it is happening for you very soon. And this dichotomy in energy here of things being very slow then going very fast really shows me that I can like tap into your energy here and see that you have waited for so long, pile number 4, perhaps years, for this. Maybe you even feel like the usual timing for this has taken longer than the usual, where maybe others around you are celebrating it. They have it in their lives, and maybe you don't. Or that the average time where this is supposed to happen took much longer than it was supposed to. And so you're now questioning, will this even ever happen to me? And you see a complete shift that, yes, even though it took such a long time for you to happen, you will reach your goals with intensity and with a shift in energy where there's extreme happiness of having everything from what you wanted, as opposed to what maybe others have or the usual on the other side of that spectrum or of that threshold. So yes, maybe you've waited for such a long time, pile number 4, but you're getting it with intensity, where you get it with quality. You get everything that you wanted from it. You enjoy it immensely. It's like with the Queen of Pentacles, you feel like you have it all. You're being pampered from the universe, getting everything that you ever wanted from that manifestation. Pile number 4. I love this energy for you. So my biggest advice, as I see with the Hermit card in conjunction with the prayer, to continue to pray, ask the universe, manifest, believe, walk in your journey with strong belief that it's going to happen, because it will happen. It might be slow, but remember, slow energy that leads to very quick energy and getting it all. You know what type of energy this is reminding me of? It's like, let's say there are 2 people. One person who gets promoted, gets opportunities, and is growing exponentially in their job, while you can't even find work, for example. And you see the people around you here. They're progressing at work, their salaries are increasing, they're getting bonuses, they're getting promotions, and they're, moving higher up in life, even though you feel like you're qualified and it's not happening for you. And it's really not about them, but in your mind, you could have been by that time in that level as well. And then all of a sudden, an investor finds you, they see your great skills, and they're like, whoa, you know what? You have something that I haven't seen ever before. I want to partner up and open a big company with you where we take your service internationally, we take other people and train them, distribute your service all over the world, and boom, you're on a whole other level all of a sudden. Pile number 4. That's the sort of intense energy that I'm seeing, of where, yes, it took such a long time, but you're getting it exactly how we want, even more with intensity, feeling fully emotionally fulfilled, and with the 10 of Pentacles, fulfilled in all the areas that you want from this specific manifestation. Pile number 4. I love your reading. I wish you all the best of luck, my dear pile number 4. I hope you achieve this very soon. All the best of luck. It was a pleasure doing your reading for you. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.